so that'll be the next thing to build. But luckily, we will get more workers available to us in just a second. We don't have power for the water tower. I don't think we need it. I think these buildings, and a few of them will say things like that. They will say power in the list. Like, because I think even the houses do. See? Electricity, power consumption. It's if you provide it with power. Like, some of them might require power. But this, for example, is if you provide it with power, it increases the happiness. So I think the water tower is the same way. So if we provide power to the water tower, then workers will move faster, and we use less coal, which is great. Ah, well, I guess we can free up one worker. When they say drought, that's serious business. Our lake is completely dried up. Completely dried up. Because we're in a drought. So I could free up the worker here. We don't need this fisherman. So we can send them to do something else. We don't need the water carriers. I think the water carriers still grab water from the well, actually. So I guess we still need those. We could... We could maybe throw an extra tailor. Actually, what we need was mostly more clothing. Which means we really need another recycler. Because the recycler is only one employee at each recycler, so I think we're going to go ahead and build another one of those. So let me dump an extra builder in for a sec. I'm going to get another recycler right over here. Boom. Excellent. And then once you're built, we'll get you making cloth, because we don't have a ton of cloth here. How's our mask coming? Yeah, we haven't produced them yet.
It's whiskey.
Yeah, this drought is going to be rough. Oh, just red, like completely dried out. So our crops probably aren't growing at all. Yeah, soil moisture dried out. 76% planted. Yeah, that's going to be bad news. Got more whiskey and chocolate. Who did? Refresh. Refresh faster. Thank you. More. Darn you! Another game you made me buy. Darn you to heck. As a reminder, this stream is sponsored by the lovely people behind this game. And if you do an exclamation mark what game, you'll get a link where you can find out more information about the game as well as where to pick it up. It seems pretty good. You know, again, I may be biased. No, I am biased. Assume I'm biased, right? Consumer awareness. Assume I'm biased. But it's pretty good. Hey, there we go. New tailor shop is set up. We get the free masks as well. Like, congratulations for sucking. We're going to give you a task that it's going to tell you what you should do right now so you don't die. And we're going to give you a little extra stuff to help along the way. That's great. So I'm still going to switch the tailor over here back to neck scarves for now. Because we don't have, at least last time I checked, yeah, we have like no radiation going on right now. Which is lovely. They still need some protective gear or they get cranky. So we're going to make sure they've got neck scars, but they don't need anything more severe than that. So with the fact that our crops aren't growing and our fish aren't being fished, I'm a little worried about food. Luckily, our hunting lodge is still happening. The other thing we can do is do some gathering, including herb gathering, which we should really get. 2 giant radiation cloud. I mean, at some point, yeah. Is it really that cheap? Hold on. Oh, it's 35% off right now. And damn cheap to start with. All right. It's pretty good, actually. Dang. Oh, the next thing I would like to do is upgrade our bus. So, yeah, the bus is the heart of the settlement and can store most of the resources and provides more capacity with each upgrade. As soon as the bus has been hitched in place, settlers can meet there and increase their confidence. Indeed, that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade to a mounted bus, and it will make our settlers a little happier, a little more confident that this is a real settlement. There was so many more copies of that price, yeah. I'm going to need to create a Quill Made Me Buy folder in Steam now. And if you do buy the game because of this, you know, maybe drop a note to the devs. Let them know that this is why, or something like that, because, I don't know, probably good things might happen. Or maybe they'll get annoyed and be like, oh, we never want to deal with this Quill loser and his community again. I don't know, I'm bad at marketing. All I like is video games. So I'm letting time go by a little bit more so we can get some more adults in here. Things feel stable, other than the fact that I'm a little worried about our food stability. But we're okay. We're still trying to upgrade the cistern over here, but that should happen. Scraps are being delivered. We don't have a lot of wood. I might be like more foresters. I guess I can drop a builder and add an extra forester over here. That might be a good idea. Drop those dry trees. They're stealing your water. Evil trees. What are we playing? Dwarf Fortress now? Kill all the trees. Car wrecks. I like how, like, it's not just generic scraps. Like, everything you're... Well, I mean, some of it is. Scrap pile over here. Look at this little guy over here. What are you collecting from? Oh, that's our hunter. Roe venison. What is roe? Like, venison is a deer. Is roe a type of deer? Row, your deer? If you have a... Oh, you can have a subscription on Humble, and then you get an even deeper discount? Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh, mistakes were made. Hang on. My recording drive is full. Which is fine, because we're streaming, and I still have the VOD. There you go. It's alright, I just cleared 1.2 terabytes of space. We're fine. I have a system where what I do every couple of months, I move all my VODs to a uploaded folder. And then when the hard drive space gets full, I just upload. Because I'm always worried, like, oh, can I delete this or whatever? So I stick it in another folder, and I leave it there for another few months. And it was like, all right, if I haven't had to access any of these at some point, it's fine to delete the recordings. Roe is a female deer? No, doe is a female deer, right? Roe, a deer, a medium-sized deer. It's a lot of videos. I don't know why you have videos and scarecrows. They are videos. They haven't adulted yet. Come on! Adult harder! We need more work for... Oh, it's raining again. Well, I guess the drought is over. Do we want to assign another fisherman? Like, I don't know if we need a settler. Like, if I don't have a settler, are things not being moved around? I mean, we could probably afford to do that for a little bit, just because our children are going to become settlers shortly, and then they're going to be okay. Hey, the water tower got built! Oh, it's glorious! How does not fall over? So what does this fill to? Oh, 5,000. It's more than double its limit. That's good to see. Oh, and I don't actually have another person assigned to this new recycler that I built. I want to keep one builder because it feels like repairs is kind of a thing. I don't know. Maybe I can go without a builder for now. Just add an extra recycler so we get more cloth. Although the cloth is starting to arrive. Seems okay. Got more... Oh, werewolf again! Are the game sounds too loud for you? I can bring them down just a scooch. Audio. I'll just bring down the master volume a little bit. Okay. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Feed a man a fish and it'll be fed for like... Oh, feed a fish a man and it'll be fed for like a month. Nice. Hey, we got more deer over here. Can I... I mean, the hunting is still happening. Yeah, it looks like there's regular little groups of deer over here, but I guess we could set up a second fishing... or hunting lodge for this area. Why did that tree just fall down? We're not chopping down trees over here. A tree did definitely just fall. Maybe it just falls eventually. Ghost lumberjacks! Use cloth until you upgrade to double strand. How are we doing on coal? We've got some. We could, and maybe should start working on the activated carbon masks. I don't know. I still feel like we don't need them right now. So just regular, the scarves are fine. Oh, what we need is tools. Especially as our children age up, they're going to require tools, and tools get broken as well. Let's get a workshop going on. I'm going to put it right over here, near the bus, which is our main, storage for things. So this will take either scraps directly, or metal, which is preferred, and make them into tools. And we would indeed prefer metal tools. Right now we have no builders, and no technicians, and no settlers, but we're going to get a few very, 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 very soon. Maybe got tired and lied down. Yeah. If a tree fell in the wood and there was no one around it, is Quill confused? I think that's how it goes. Food is definitely going down. Oh, no deer over here. Oh dear, there's no deer. Well, there's some a little over there. Maybe I'll just move the area a tiny scooch. There you go. More children are being born. Which means more mouths to feed. There you go, homelessness. Hey! Alright, people have shown up. Let's go and assign one to a builder. A few more people will age up very soon. I think I'm going to build a shelter. Rather than add more housing. Because I mean, we needed more workers, so we wanted people to grow into adulthood. But we don't want them to happen too fast. So the shelters fit 25 people of any type. And that'll include, like, older folks who I think may not be fertile anymore. They might preferentially move to the shelter. There's filters we can put on this once it's done as well. I feel like there's something else I was going to set a filter to after it was built. Maybe I'm just thinking of the recycler. Oh, no, the workshop is what I'm thinking of. Let's slam more builders in here, please. Yeah, tools are quite low. We're out of wood. Well, I mean, we're just using the wood really quickly. I guess I need more foresters, actually. Bring a builder down by one. We'll add another forester in here. What I could do is set the foresters to just cut down. So we'll get trees, we'll get logs a lot faster. But I do want replanting over here, especially since I want to do some hunting in this area. If you can catch animals, maybe raising them for food would work. That's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking there's probably a whole thing like that, but we might not be set up for it. We should probably just hunt them as is right now. Thanks for the gift subs. Who's that? InfamNFX. InfamNFX. In famine is what our people here are going to deal with a lot. Our food supplies are going down, man. Thank you very much for the gift subs. What I want to do is I do want to get... Okay, the moisture level is really good. We need more farmers and more farms. I mean, I guess I can just assign more fishermen and everything, too. Strip cut half and start replanting just to get some wood. Maybe. I mean, we've got a little bit. I mean, it doesn't help that we just, you know, put down some construction here. Okay, we're going to assign... Oh, I don't have the workers for the technician here. Oh, no, I do. I think some more kids just literally aged up as I was trying to click over here. So you're going to make tools. You're going to make metal tools. So they last longer than scrap tools, and we do definitely have metal, so that's going to be good. So start a slow trickle of that, please. And we'll build this, which needs more wood, which is why we don't have any, because we just assigned a bunch. Maybe a whole other forester? And a whole other farmer? When's the next kid? Okay, Alice is going to come of age soon enough. Homelessness, but yes, the shelter is being worked on. And the shelter does have multiple modes. Now that's interesting. I just realized I can change the mode of the building here, even while it's under construction. Because we can allow all settlers, or only the old and infertile. Because the old and infertile can't make babies. So we say, go into a shelter, keep the houses free for people who can get it on. Sorry, is that creepy? Right now we can probably just allow all. But I can definitely see us later on making the shelters as, you know, retirement homes. A little more wood. Nearly done enough for the shelter here. Yeah, fine. Oh! Hello, Holly. Basically, we're doing quite well, Chief. We have everything we need for our survival, but some of us still think we could have a bit more after all. That group wants to stay on the safe side so that we have supplies when bad times come. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Sounds good to me. What task are you giving me? You want me to stockpile some extra food, have some scrap tools stored. So again, I want to make metal tools, but for the sake of completing this quest, which will give me a bunch of happiness. 100% of your settlers age children. Settlers age child to very old, so all of our settlers will get a positive boost to their confidence. So we'll just switch this to do scrap tools until this is finished. Water storage should theoretically be fine. Well, it should happen, although we might need more water carriers. Carbon masks, we're going to reset this back over here for the carbon masks, just because finishing this seems like a pretty good idea. Oh, more gift subs! Infam again! Thank you very much! And Warwolf! So we got 5 gift subs from Infam, then Warwolf came in with 5, then Infam came in with another 10. Thank you so much. The story more discriminatory. It's the normal gameplay mode. There are scenarios, but this is the regular gameplay mode. There's not so much a story or anything. The food goes up, food goes down, food goes up, food goes down. Food goes down really fast. Oh. I feel like we need to take down our foresters a little bit. I'm going to add in an extra water carrier. And another fisher person. We're going to get a lot more workers soon, so that's good. Our housing's fine. I could task keep you going. Yeah. Yeah, first of all, I mean, I like little side jobs, because that's very enticing to keep you going. The other thing is, I like how it's sort of a bit of a... Oh, this ground is irradiated. Ew! Is it oozing from the nuclear power plant? I don't like it. Our Brussels sprouts. They're going to be Brussels sprouts with that extra pep. Now, we can decontaminate this stuff. Once it's in storage, there is... I don't remember what category. Decontamination post. So these guys, we hire them. They will go into your storage buildings, and they will decontaminate things. Which is good. Our water should be okay. We've got the automatic filtration in here. Actually, the filtration is inactive right now. I don't know if, like, we turn this on, like, it wants to start using coal to filter radiation. If there's no radiation in here, I wonder if it uses any coal at all. If it doesn't, then that's not bad. Oh, you should build some rain collectors, too. Do that. Glow-in-the-dark carrot sounds amazing. Embrace the radiation. Mmm. We need, like, more Fallout memes for, like, their food. It's like, the Dandy Boy apples were one. Can't remember. There's not a referral code. There is a tracking link. If you do !whatgame, that tracking link is just to find out how many people are picking up the game or looking at the game based on me, but there's no referral code. For me personally, it doesn't make a difference whether you buy the game or not. But I think it's pretty good. An exposition hut so you can explore. Maybe. I mean, we're still kind of worker limited right now. And our worker count might be a little bit food limited. So I think that's where we're kind of at right now. More children are about to become adults for good or for ill. Well, I mean, I guess they already exist, so they're already consuming food. So the sooner they become adults, the better it will be for us. You know what we don't have yet either, is we don't have any medicine production, which should probably start to be a thing. Especially if people are going to start eating irradiated food. That might be the next thing we have to put down, and I'm sort of thinking we don't have much of a choice in that. We'll get an herbal hut so we can gather herbs in the forest. There we go. I keep doing that. I keep trying to close the building and task menu with escape, because in other games it's like that. And yeah, we'll have to assign an herbalist, but we don't need one quite yet. Because it's not built yet. What I might do is, maybe I'll just throw a second hunter in there. Now what's great is, as the people do the work, so Alina, you've got the builder badge. But yeah, people can get these badges as they do various things, which gives them boosts to certain tasks. And that's one of the things with school. God, we should get the school up! It's always great when there's like, you want to do all the things all the time and there's never enough. Which is always a good sign of A, a well-designed game, and B, like, that you're probably at least doing something well, because if you're always sort of Like, you always feel like you want more stuff. Clearly, you're using up things very well, right? It's like when you play StarCraft 2, or StarCraft 1, or any, like, RTS like that, right? If you're ever in a situation where you're floating tons of resources, like tons of minerals or gold or gas or, whatever the resource is in that game, if you've got a ton of it sitting around in the bank, that's a bad sign, because it means you're not spending it properly. Whereas if you're always like, oh, I want more because I want to build things a little bit faster, and, it means you're spending your resources very well. I mean, assuming that you're collecting the resources well, then it means you're spending the resources effectively rather than having to send it around. Which is also one of the reasons I go into debt all the time in games like Tropico and whatnot, right? Because it's like, what am I going to do? Sit on a big bank account? That's stupid. I want to build more buildings, right? So I'm feeling that a little bit here. Tools are being... Maybe we need another dude working on tools. Let me take away a water carrier for a second and add a second worker in the workshop to make tools, because you want tools to increase productivity. So running out of tools, everything starts to slow down. You get a bit of a snowball effect, which would be bad. Which would be very bad. Food coming to you next to the lake, hunting time. Yeah, it keeps coming over here. I think we'll end up building a second hunting lodge. But for now, this place is working out fine. There seems to be a steady supply of deer, which is nice to see. We get goats and deers. Goats, my goats. Oh, the herbal hut is there, but we don't have a worker. Oh no, we've got some extra settlers. Okay, let's throw one herbalist in, which should be plenty. And then... we can't put any more worker in the technician. Two's their limit. That should be fine. We should catch up here. I mean, we had to produce tools for the new adults, and then some of them might have been broken as well. Yeah, unassigned workforce. I guess the generic settlers, they help out, but I guess you really don't need them. We could probably scale back on a builder as well. Food storage has been reached. What are we short on still? Scrap tools. And the carbon masks, which the tailor shop is working, but they're probably getting picked up. People might be upgrading from their scarves to the carbon masks right away. I guess that's all pretty good. Maybe the thing to do is to go ahead and get the irrigation plant down here. And then build one more farm. We'll build an orchard, too. I wonder if we can grow in an orchard. Apples! It's the only thing we have seeds for. And are these... these are farmers. So let's assign a couple more there. We need someone to work in the irrigator, actually. Let me pull back on one hunter and throw someone into the irrigator job. Okay, once it gets built. Apples and cider. Ooh, that would be delicious. I'm so into this game. I'm so into this game. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, so the rain collector... so the rain that is being collected is irradiated, which we know is a thing. The water here is still fine, but I guess I'm going to turn on the filtration. Oh, it actually changes the look of it a little bit. Because the rainwater, once it gets collected and added to our main reservoir, is going to potentially start to contaminate the water. Which seems like a bad thing. Maybe start catching deer to keep food... well, we are catching deer over here. We could get another one. But my hope is, yeah, that the fishing from here and the hunting from here is giving us kind of a constant trickle of food in, and then we can get a big burst of food coming in from our orchard and our cultivated field. That's the plan. I don't know when it's going to work, but that's the plan. Let's throw in some extra builders for a sec here. I guess 2 is all that's needed to build that. Maybe just having some people haul around is not a terrible thing. Water's okay. Let's scrap. Oh man, we really do need more foresters. We keep going through the wood. Now, some of the wood is being turned into charcoal, right? That's part of it. Our charcoal can is consuming wood. So in addition to our construction. Yeah, food is definitely dropping a little. I mean, it's been this